I'm Mickey Colton.
And I'm Chad Dillon.
And this is the Utica Rallycross Series coming at you live for your 9th race here at the Stockholm race in Sweden. We are back here again. Last time, this was the 3rd race on the schedule. Now it's race number 9.
Number 9!
So a lot of new tracks have been added to the season. 25 drivers here today to battle for this victory. It should be a great race.
One man we're going to look for and look out for is Matt Evans, the defending champion of this race. He had a great run when he did it last year. Let's see if he can keep that champion, that run he's going on right now and keep his flow.
However, he's got the handicap of being the first car up.
But the thing is, he's not a rookie, so he knows his track. He knows how he does it. Let's see if he takes this first turn approach and very, very clean cut.
Oh, man, so close. Only a professional with a keen eye for detail can do it, and Matt Evans did it. Now, this circuit, a lot of people figured out that mini loop that they went through was the quicker way to go, and that's going to hurt his time. This is the most difficult section of the track, in my opinion.
Yes.
And it's very hard to thread that needle.
Because if you want to have a fast time, you got to hit through that quickly. If you don't hit it too quickly, then you're going to be slow, and it's a 50% chance you're usually going to make it through or not.
As he makes his way through the Z curve, he made it over that huge jump, which has tripped up some drivers in the past.
Yeah, some have fallen into the water, some have fallen everywhere, and they just kind of flop around. One, they got stuck in the guardrail of the checkpoint, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that happens because you overshoot that jump. But Matt Evans, coming to the finish, he has a decent time, pretty close to last year. Minute 01, he could have done a little better, but not too bad. As Nick Pericles for Oreo Racing comes up on track.
Okay, Nick Pericles, his 3rd race so far, right? Or 4th? No,
it would be his 4th, I believe, yeah.
4th race so far, and he's looking a pretty decent driver. I mean, he's a little better than Kyle Sosnowski. He's got a little more edge to him, and Stockholm might be the place for him to take over.
Yeah, I mean, Pericles, he is an accomplished driver. Ooh. See, that's where that skill takes in. Threads the needle like a champ.
Can he hit the jump? Overshoot it? No.
Perfect. Not even a bounce as he hits the ground. That whoever their suspension guy is, he did a really good job keeping his car.
Beautiful turns on the Z turn.
This is currently a record-setting pace. I'm really excited about this run.
Oh, here we go. Nick Pericles hitting the final jump. Now, if he just hit the final loop, he might get top time. And what a beautiful turn! I don't think
right through the mini loop. That was beautiful.
I don't think anyone can beat this.
Man, this was a piece of art. A 56.08 going to blow Matt Evans out of the water, which is not something you can say every day.
Guess who it is?
It's Chris Aurelio, the mighty tiger.
Chris, really, Chris, Aurelio,
No, we are tigers. Mighty tigers. Them stripes, y'all.
He's got 3 stripes on his name and game. He's gonna race to the end in the fame and shame. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm keeping it going. We got that flow. Let's keep it going.
That was pretty dope, Chad.
Thank you very much.
Pretty dope indeed. As Chris Aurelio works his way around the track, goes oh no, he's overshot it.
Can he keep it up?
Oh, it's close, but no.
Amazing wrap. We came out for Chris Aurelio. It was too much for him to handle, and he ended up DNFing.
What a shame as Kevin White, the White Mamba, goes up on track in car number 12. Now, Kevin White, a decent driver in the sport.
Very decent driver. I love how he mellowed out after that amazing wrap we just made up. But no, Kevin White, he's a very, very good competitor. He's the kiddie version, in my opinion, of the Black Mamba, but he's coming alive, and I think he might soon be able to surpass. Let's see if he can take over the Black Mamba's reign at Stockholm.
He's going to the Utica. Whoa!
What a slow-mo flip!
Man,
what a slow-mo flip from Kevin White. Very extreme. That was Seth Cole-esque right there.
That was very close to going out of the race, and that's going to really impact his time. But at least he's still in the race, still in the hunt. May be able to pick off a couple positions. He's going to beat Chris Aurelio at least.
Oh yeah, exactly. Which I don't think last year was a lot of DNF. Well, there was a couple DNFs, but
yeah, it's not. This is not the most DNF intensive track.
No.
But that jump in the right way can kill you.
But Kevin White having a decent run, for his mishaps. We'll see what he finishes with at 105.63.
Ooh,
very bad time.
Not good at all, but pretty good considering he almost died.
Yes, true.
But Thomas Beatty up on track right now for the Indiana Motorsports team. Now, Thomas Beatty, as we mentioned before, a very underrated driver. I think he might be able to pull off something good here today.
I look at Thomas Beatty, and he replaced the Ogo car. And I feel like it's suitable that we have to come up with something for Beatty. So, for this video you're watching here, just give us a name for Beatty. I want to come up with something cool for Beatty, just to let you know.
Yeah, something cool. I mean, It's going to be hard to beat the Ogo Waddle. It's always hard when you're trying to compete with that, but I think he's really starting to win over some of the old Ogo fans. They're starting to come his way.
He's actually doing a lot better than Ogo. I mean, his consistency is very good, middle of the pack, and, for a rookie with his 4th start right now, he's got a lot of momentum, and it's going to push him forward.
And they're just tracking close to Nick Pericles at the moment. So Beatty having a very strong effort. Right now, Carmenite comes to the line. Let's see if he might be able to beat him. Not just quite. No, but very close.
Now we got Matt Duell from Duell Racing here, ready to take off after that amazing win he had at
the Wiener Circle.
The Wiener Circle. But rocky start here. Hits the corner, the first corner.
Guess you could say he was in Winner Circle at the Wiener Circle.
Exactly.
But Matt, this is kind of starting to be a rocky start. It seems to be kind of a curse lately. Whenever you win your first race, you just have the next race is just going to be terrible for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And Matt Duell experiencing that firsthand right now. This is not going well at the moment, but at least he's still going. He's going to beat Chris Aurelio, and he might be able to beat Kevin White if he can keep it speedy for the rest of the run.
Matt Duell in 7th place in points. It's really going to hurt him, especially with this run right now. After that win, he was hoping maybe he'd get a top 5 and really get himself up in the points section, but I don't think this run's really going to cut it.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Duell, he was hoping good thing, but the season is still not over yet. We're still not at the halfway point just yet.
Exactly.
We're one race away, but a 1:04.41, and that's going to not get in the top 5. And now John Ciadino's on track, car number 5, who's just had an awful season, one of the worst.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but right now...
And we don't have anything clever to talk about, so let's just talk about this schmuck.
No, let's just let it silence for a second here.
Look at that.
Wow. It's just driving skill. But can you hit the...
He's always struggled with that.
Yep, exactly. And John Ciadino, he's driving.
He certainly is driving a race car.
And, it's a sad day in racing.
I mean, it's not looking too bad right now. He is tracking a little bit better than Matt Duell.
That is true. I mean, John Ciadino, he still has that driving experience, that veteranship, but, he's just in this really bad slump ever.
I know, he's not doing good in other series, too. I've seen him in NSCRA, and he's the defending champ in that, and he's...
almost flips himself over.
Yeah, things have just not been going John Ciadino's way. He's been failing to qualify for NASCAR-related series, or just having issue with those. A 1:02.28, not that bad of a time. It's close to Matt Evans, but... with cars running at 56, I think that might get beaten easily.
Oh, very, very easily.
And next up is Alex Tanker, the Cream Machine, car number 22, going around the loop to start off, and things are going pretty good so far for Alex Tanker.
Again, Alex Tanker, he's having... I think this season he's doing not bad. I mean,
he's just outside the top 10, if I'm not mistaken.
It's way better than... see, that trips up every driver.
See, if you can make that, you can get the 56-second time.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know how they dropped like 5 seconds.
I know, and also it's a real rookie showing because both of them are very inexperienced drivers. They seem to be flying here at Stockholm.
Exactly, and they're really showing that the rookies can really overpower the veterans. But again, I always talk about the rookies. Jake Williams is still my #1 rookie, but Alex Tanker, back to him, having a decent run right now. As long as he can hit this loop with a good...
Whoa! Oh, he's trying something different here, and I'm not sure. Did this shave off a little bit of his time?
I don't know. It looked pretty smooth to me.
The run's been going pretty slowly so far. A 1:02.28, just going to barely edge out John Ciadino by .02. But I'm not sure. Maybe that could be something. Dom Capps is not taking the loop.
Oh, no. This is usually what happens, is that sometimes they decide to go a different route.
I don't know what he's thinking here, because it's been proven that the loop is much faster doing that first and going around.
Well, what's weird though is the fact that I never understood how that works, because it's still the same amount of ground you got to cover.
Well, no, because you have to cross the finish line twice, so you're going slightly further.
Yeah.
It's only very slight. Maybe he felt that he could make up the difference, but it looks like that contact with the wall, I think that's going to hurt his time. He might be able to pull off something okay, but nothing really groundbreaking, I don't think. And that's if he can make it through this section all right. Here we go. He's going to go for the loop. Now, I think it maybe would have been a little faster. I'm mistaken there. I was going to say if he went the opposite way around, but he would miss a checkpoint, I realized.
Yeah, I think the fact that he hit that corner piece, that little chisel there, it threw him off a lot. But
yeah, a 1:01.23. Had he not hit that piece, he would have gotten in the 52nd range.
Which
So
would actually been really good. Now, my man Jake Williams at the bat, he's the rookie. Let's see how he goes. Maybe you can take the reign of Matt Evans, but it's already been taken in time. But
yeah, I mean, Matt Evans is not going to repeat this year. At the current moment, it is Nick Pericles on top, and Pericles, what a great run for him, mate.
Yeah, it's a very good jump start to his career in the Rallycross. Jake Williams having to go and see if he can hit this right. He does.
Yes,
Very smooth.
Great run for Jake Williams so far as he works his way to the big jump.
Here we go.
And look at that.
Wow,
Man.
flawless.
Good. And I just want to give props to this course. The course designers. This from afar. This looks really ugly. This is like a real hodgepodge of various like odd jumps and whatnot.
It really tests the ability of all the drivers' skills and skill ranges. It's really good.
Yeah, really exciting racing action on the track here today. A lot of variety as well. A lot of intercrossing paths. And look, as we come to the line, Jake Williams. Not going to beat Nick Pericles, but pretty darn close.
Wow.
It's a 56-20.
Very close gap between the three of those guys. Now we have next up is the stuntman, Seth Cole, up to bat. Looking to have some fun on that big jump up ahead.
Yes, he loves the big jump.
Exactly, he loves
I think that's like his bumper sticker on the hauler. I love the big jump. But Seth Cole, a real friendly face around the garage area. People love him, and he loves being here. He loves coming out to the track and racing. But he hit the wall there, but not as badly as others. He's really recovered from there.
He had a lot of momentum coming into it, which really, now here comes his jump. Can he do a cool thing or not?
Actually, it was a little underwhelming. I think because he hit that wall. I think he was hoping that he was going to hit full force. But also, you have to realize, if he does it too much, he's going to miss the checkpoint.
Exactly, but knowing him, he'll probably flip around, do a cool flip, corkscrew, and...
He did that at Toyota last year. Or was that him, or was that Mary?
It was somebody.
I forget which track he did, but I know he did some awesome flip last year.
When has he never done an awesome flip?
Oh, whoops, actually, I hit the mic.
Oh, look what you did.
Oh, well, look, that fourth place for Seth Cole. As next up, it's Adam Dunlap, who's just been dominant this season.
He's got Todd Benoit right on his tail. He needs to really pick up the slack. He's still being an amazing driver. He's still coming in top 5, really doing a great job. But with this close of contest, with the championship run, and it's halfway through the season, he's got to really get his A game on.
I think a lot of people overlook it, but especially because of how the Utica HomeTrackSeries run went. But Benoit Motorsports is one of the best teams in terms of cars and engineering. Whoa!
Oh, that was so close, but
that was just barely an inch. But Adam Dunlap, he knows how to really plan these out.
He's having a flawless run. He had so much speed coming into the Z-turn, and now he's just got to hit this loop right. If he can hit it right, and he'll have a perfect run. Yeah,
this is looking great at the moment. He's charting close, if not better, than Nick Pericles.
Oh, here we go.
He comes to the line. The Benoit Motorsports power has been dominant this season. 2 of their drivers in the top of the charts. He's going to go to the top of the charts with a 55-57. Unheard of.
Wow. I can't believe that last year it was like a 101 or a 1 flat.
Yeah, that was the average.
And
now it's going to be less with that exceptional time as Dylan Young going on the track right now. Tough act to follow.
Very tough act to follow. But let's see if Dylan Young, his newfound maturity, see if he can really carry forward. Hits the wall there, but as long as he can get through this little sliver, he does.
Oh man, great run. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Dylan Young followed Adam Dunlap at the Viner Circle.
He did.
Yeah, he was the driver right after him. So second time he's been in the shadows.
Wow, what a beautiful cut in the Z-turn.
He did good last time. Maybe this could be a good run for him as well.
That was one of my favorite cuts. He just nicked the wall, but he didn't hit it. It was beautiful. It was perfect.
Yeah, that was a dirt track racing move, and
here we go.
Dylan Young going through the final section here. Great job through the mini loop. This is going to be a good time. It's not as quick as Adam Dunlap, but he might be in the competitive range. Let's take a look. 56-36 is going to be competitive. 5th place on the charts
Very good
right now. As next up it is Emily Michaels in her last start of the season before it switches over to Joseph Ernesto in Lithuania.
Yeah, now let's see if she can go out with a big bang. She's looking to really do good. Seeing how this is her last race in the Rallycross, which is sad. She's a very good powerhouse in this series, and she's one of the main threats every week. And
I think if she continues, she might be a player for the championship.
Exactly. I'm surprised why she's getting out of this race. This is her league. She's doing very good. But hit that wall.
But hey, it's her decision. Yeah. She can do what she wants, and if she wants to focus on other series, maybe she feels she can cover more ground over there. Maybe she's confident in a championship over there as well.
I'll say though,
very accomplished driver.
I'm very sad she's leaving. You know, it's fun to watch her drive, and you know, she's got a lot of momentum and a lot of experience. She's just a very good driver.
Yeah, the Michaels family, a lot of good racers. The team's been falling on rough times lately, but a 56.93, that's going to be a pretty good run. Not the top 5, but 6th place at the moment for Emily Michaels, having a great run as Michael Aurelio up on track. Things have really tapered off in the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it's very tapered off. But Mike Aurelio, again, you know, the Aurelio brothers, they're known for their comebacks. They're known for their really good driving, and I'm just waiting for them to have an outburst. I'm waiting for them to come out, and it's just going to be exciting to watch.
Yes, and oh man, it's not going to be good for him. That's the killer. It's to make it or break it. But the Aurelio brothers, they've made a deal with the sponsor DHL so that they can run hopefully more of the Utica Home Track Series schedule. I'm not sure if that alliance ties over into this series. It might if they start getting some poor runs. Also, I heard John Sedino was willing to offer them sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly. You know, maybe John Sedino should take one of them onto his team and really boost him up. You know, he took Billy Bishop and then got rid of him. I think that's really killed his luck. What we said, Billy Bishop is a succubus and took out all of John's luck and consistency.
But here we go, crossing the line. A 101.38, not horrible, but it's not going to win him the race. As right now, Diego Ruiz, car number 11 on track.
Oh, sorry. I'm not going to get into that again.
Yes, the Spanish driver. He's in the European Tour, and he likes the European Tour. He's a European sort of fella.
Yeah, he is sort of fella.
Well, yeah, because he's from Spain, which is in Europe.
Yes.
So Diego Ruiz, top-notch driver. So on track right now, things are going pretty good already as he snakes his way through the gap.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be a close call.
And whoa, this is an Adam Dunlap-like run as he's having a great run at the moment as he works his way through the Z-bend. Now, Diego Ruiz, an accomplished driver in other series, was a little discouraged when he first got into this because he was not performing as well as he thought he would.
He didn't think it was going to be this intense, I don't think, but now he's really grasped the concept of it, and he's really, this might be the top time. This is a beautiful run.
This is tracking really good as he comes to the line. It's going to be a 54.75. Unheard of. Is going to blow Dunlap out of the water, which is not a phrase you hear often.
Exactly. You know, taking the top points leader down from the throne, and now we have William Duncan. It seems that these drivers, you know, like this not as good drivers are falling from these amazing runs, and it's just not helping their
the call William Duncan a not as good driver is kind of unfair.
Well, yeah.
As he is a Utica Home Track Series champion.
Oh yeah, he's a beautiful rallycross. Oh, he hits that though. Great turning ability there. But
he kind of locked it up in the first turn. We saw him scrape the wall a little bit, but he really recovered by hitting that section just right.
The thing is with William Duncan though is that, you know, he's a great driver in the home car series, but rallycross series is just not his thing. But, you know, it's fun to watch him every week. I mean, he says he loves the rallycross. He loves the sport. It's just, he just wishes he could do better. But, you know.
It's stiff. That's going to kill him. But, I mean, it's stiff competition here. And it's not something that everyone get the hang of. We're surprised that Dunlap got a hang of the 21 machine.
Exactly.
With his performance in Utica Home Track. A 57.27. Not bad despite the issues. As Daniel Voiles, car number 2, goes on track for the Victory Racing team.
Yeah, let's see how we can do. And there is no mountains for this man to fall down. He's looking to redeem the name of this car, and so far he hasn't done it yet. But I'm hoping maybe some race he might get a top 5, and that would really give him some confidence.
Yes, because Billy Bishop, he actually did get some good finishes earlier in the year. Oh man, he's gonna overshoot it. Just went in there way too quick.
Way too quick.
I mean, he's still getting used to it. I mean, Voiles. I mean, not to put the man down, but He doesn't have as much experience as some of these other guys.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't see him as much as some other drivers, but I mean, to be racing at this level is pretty impressive. And the fact that he's been able to get the car to the finish basically every week has been a real testament to the abilities of this driver.
I want to make a comment from the last run from William Duncan. He had 2 or 3 mishaps. He still got a 57. Imagine if he didn't. He would have got the top time, I think.
Yeah, I think he might have had ill handling race car, and I could have hurt him. But a minute 8. That's a great run for him. As now it's time for the final run of Emil Michaels until race 20. He will be back for the finale at Dead Man's Curve.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one.
I heard they're doing a lot of maintenance on the track, and they're really going to make it really deadly.
Oh, yeah, I heard they built kind of a settlement up there because it's become such a popular spot, and like the road there is so treacherous. So
Michaels in his last run before the last run of the season, he hit the little crevice there. Not looking pretty good. I mean,
yeah. No, he's gonna overshoot it.
And he did what we all don't want to see is hit the guardrail on the checkpoint.
A DNF. Looks like that's going to be what he ends out on, as Joshua Michaels is going to take over next week in Lithuania.
Exactly.
It's our man, Richard the Shaft Johnson, driving on track, car number 1. Have you guys been doing any gallivanting in Stockholm?
No.
Any famous landmarks you've desecrated for Twitter?
No, not this time. We decided to make a vine. We made a vine, and it came out really well. It's for mature audiences. I'm not gonna talk about it, but it was great.
Whoa! Close call for Richard Johnson. Just barely, almost shaved off the tip there on the checkpoint. As he goes through the Z-bend, and he works his way over this jump, and it's going to be pretty stationary. Richard Johnson going around the tracks, going pretty good right now as he circles around the loop.
Exactly, he's looking pretty smooth and pretty confident.
And he's going to insert himself into the finish line of 56.45. Not going to be a top time, but still relatively good for Richard Johnson as Joseph Bryant heads onto the track.
Joseph Bryant, I'm ready to see you move. I'm ready to see you drive, man. I'm really confident in you. Remember last season, I was always confident in Joseph Bryant to really show up. This season, he's doing a very good job. He's where is he? Like top 10? I'm pretty sure
he's still in the top 10.
Yeah,
yes,
top 10.
He's been struggling lately. He's kind of fallen back from the leaders, but a good run could have him catch up. He makes it through the thread of the needle point, but he was a little slow going into it.
Yeah, he was a little hesitant. He was a little.
He wanted to make sure he can get it.
Oh yeah, that's
he
better.
didn't want to lose a lot of time.
Exactly, and that consistency and being very what's the word, like I used hesitant, but
I think the main word is just playing it safe.
Yeah,
he's playing it safe this run. He's not going for the victory. He's going for just a good finish to be able to maybe catch up to some of the lead cars.
Surprisingly, that didn't really kill his time too much. He kind of had a little sway to it and really was able to get himself back on track. But a 58.56, not a bad time for Joseph Bryant, but not in the top 5.
Next up is Colin Bartel, car number 19, the winner at St. Denis.
St. Denis. Now, Colin Bartel had a really rough start to this season, but after that win, he's had a lot more confidence and a lot more character in his building his character. Other way around.
You can see a spring in his step as he walks around the track.
Exactly.
But kind of brought down last week at the Viner Circle as, whoa, this is looking like a good run at the moment.
Oh, beautiful.
Whoa, and he's going to make it through.
Colin Bartel having a beautiful run. He's having really, look at that beautiful turn in the Z-curve. Right now, he's really competing to see if he can beat the top time.
Speaking of beautiful, the car that he's driving is one of my favorite schemes on track. That car is just so cool.
Especially in this mood lighting, it's got that really nice glow to it. But here we go, Colin Bartel, seeing if he can beat the top time.
This is looking pretty good as he comes to the line. What could it be?
He
a 54.52. That's going to be the top time. It's going to upset Diego Ruiz. But next up, Tyler Benoit, car number 3. One of the top drivers on the circuit at the moment.
Yeah, right now it would really suck if he had a bad run. I mean, he's trying to get right against Adam Dunlap, which had a pretty good day. I mean, right now he's third, and if he does bad, it's really going to kill him in points.
Yeah, but this is looking pretty good right now, so I doubt it. Look at this as he goes through the turn. He's tracking very well, and he's going to make that. Oh, it's going to be a great run. Here we go. He goes up the ramp. He's going to make the jump.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. It's going to be a little too far.
He gets caught.
Oh, he landed on top of it.
Can he get himself back? And no, Tyler Benoit, his DNF, but amazing speed. That was probably the fastest we've ever seen someone come out of the gates right there.
Oh, man, what a disappointment. Now it's time for Captain Clutch. He's the second to last car to go up today. That's Ray Davis.
Yes, and he's ready to show his roots in the Captain Clutch phase. It's not very often. This season he's been last to go, but now he's finally got a chance to show his stuff.
Yes, Ray Davis, the winner at SAR from last season. He's been trying to recreate that success, but this year has been a little off, but he's known for his consistency when he starts later in the match. So it could be a good run for him.
Here we go. He's looking pretty promising. Oh, almost did like a front wheelie there, but it gave him a little speed boost. Looking pretty decent, especially for being the last man up, and this is where his strong suit is. Let's see if he can beat the top time, but Colin Bartel with an amazing time of a 54.52. It's going to be hard to beat.
Yes, that's Ray Davis working his way through the remainder of the course. He drives for the Phantom Full Force team, which was formerly Richardson Vietti Racing. But here we go, coming to the line. Let's see what he gets. 55.94. Great time for Ray Davis. It's going to be in the top 5. Great finish for him. As lastly, we have Steven Carter on track, and you're probably wondering why it still says Petrov on the back. It says Carter on the sides. They were able to get some of them in, but one of them still did not get mailed to them properly.
Still in that, wherever, you said that club, I don't even know what you said last week.
I think it's in some other weird club called the Stockholm Syndrome or something.
Oh.
I'm a little worried. I've seen their catalog.
Okay, but Steve Carter, he's been a great start into this series. You know, he's really promising to me. And wow, what a beautiful run right now, especially for a very rookie driver in this series.
Yes, they put him in the series just so he can get a little practice. He is the top rookie prospect for Musical Motorsports for 2014 Utica HomeTrackSeries, and I think he might be the winner in that sense. They might just put him in the car. I would be surprised if they changed their mind. But Steven Carter, a great run at the Mountains track, and really fast as he comes to the line. Let's see what he gets. 55.70. That's going to beat Ray Davis, give him a 4th place position. That ends our event for today. His 2nd career win, Colin Bartel, is going to dominate here. Coming at the end, Diego Ruiz, so close, but got beaten out at the end. But a great run for the Spanish driver, followed by Adam Dunlap with another brilliant run. Steven Carter, Ray Davis, both having great runs at the late end. Nick Pericles with the 2nd car up, and he finishes 6th.
And Thomas Beatty doing a great job.
Yeah, then followed by Jake Williams, Dylan Young, and Richard Johnson rounding out your top 10.
We got Emily Michaels in her last showing of the season. We got William Duncan, Joseph Bryant, Daniel Voiles, Seth Cole, Dom Capps. The Black Mamba really didn't do that good for his 2nd time in Stockholm.
Yeah, really disappointing.
Michael Aurelio, Alex Tanker, and John Sandino rounding out your top 20.
Matt Duell and Kevin White with last 2 cars to finish. They had trouble on their run. Tyler Benoit, a DNF. That's going to kill him in the points. Chris Aurelio, a bad run for him, another DNF. And Emil Michaels, not a good last showing before Dead Man's Curve. Joshua Michaels will take over, as we said. All right, let's take a look at your point standings as Chad has left the booth. All right. But Adam Dunlap is currently on top of the standings by a huge margin over Dom Capps, who's worked his way in the 2nd. Matt Evans is 3rd, and Tyler Benoit's going to drop down to 4th place. There's Jake Williams. Emily Michaels in her last start is going to be 6th in points, which is a shame. She looks like a real championship competitor. Then Johnson, Bryant, Duell, and White rounding out your top 10. There's Alex Tanker in the 11th position, followed by Michael Aurelio, Ray Davis, Seth Cole, Colin Bartel, Chris Aurelio, Dylan Young, Emil Michaels, William Duncan, Billy Bishop rounds out your top 20. Then there's John Sandino, Diego Ruiz, who's starting to catch up to the main pack, along with Steven Carter. Then there's Kyle Sosnowski, Aaron Williams Jr., and Vladimir Petrov, who no longer race. Thomas Beatty in 27th, Austin Ogo, who's no longer on track, and then Nick Pericles and Daniel Voiles rounding out the rest of the point standings. They need to really work their way up if they have any chance. Next up, we're going to the Lithuania Stunt Course, which is a very technical circuit, a very short circuit, so another quickie event like the event before this, which is the Viner Circle. So I hope to see you there. Should be some great racing, should be some great fun. Thanks for watching, and if Chad were here, he would say goodbye as well. See ya.